Ducati have signed up to supply the motorbikes for the MotoE electric motorbike race series from 2023 to at least 2026. MotoE, or the FIM NL MotoE World Cup to give it its full title, is an all-electric bike race series and is a support class for MotoGP. It had its inaugural season in 2019, with the bikes being supplied by the Italian exotic electric motorbike manufacturer Energica. They have supplied a race version of their Ego electric superbike since then and will do so for the 2022 season as well. In 2023, however, Ducati will take over, and they have already been out testing the new race bike. Hello and welcome to Moto Chatter. Let's dive into a quick look at Ducati's new electric race bike. The announcement that Ducati had signed to supply the MotoE bikes came on the 21st of October, with a sketch drawing of the bike released too. Already, just 2 months later, on the 20th of December, Ducati have been out testing the bike at Misano with their longtime MotoGP test rider and reigning Italian superbike champion Michele Pirro. Details on the bike, codenamed V21L, are a little thin on the ground, but from the photos of the prototype on track at Misano, we can see that it is very close to the sketch picture released in October, and has all carbon bodywork, Brembo brakes, full all-in suspension, and it looks to have the forged wheels from the new 2022 Panigale V4S. And for my money, it has a much sleeker design than the Energica it replaces, and in the photos, it looks more like the finished product than a prototype too. Michele Pirro said the bike is light and has good balance, and that the initial throttle connection and ergonomics are very similar to the MotoGP bike. Ducati's announcement that it would be supplying all the bikes for MotoE came as somewhat of a surprise. Many had thought that once Energica's contract was up, MotoE would open up to have multiple manufacturers on the grid. Plus, Ducati didn't seem to have any electric bikes that far into development. There have been some concept pictures floating around, but not much more. Ducati must have already been developing an electric bike for some time to have arrived at this stage of development so soon after announcing that they will be supplying the bikes for the 2023 season. Although Ducati is owned by Audi, which is part of the VW group, which in turn has a great pool of resources already under development for electrically powered vehicles. What is for sure is that Ducati have a tradition of going racing not only to win, but to develop technologies that filter their way down to their road machines. And Ducati have stated the same intention with electric bikes, saying their goal is to create a sporty, light and exciting electric bike for the road as soon as the technology allows for it. So if Ducati do go all electric, at least the bikes will still be race developed. But is all electric actually going to be the future? Porsche, also part of the VW group, are heavily investing in synthetic fuels, and strides are also being made in hydrogen power. Both these options seem more viable for a whole host of reasons, although manufacturers are having to react to the legislation being introduced around electric vehicles. What is certain is that in 2023 the first electric Ducatis will go racing, and some form of Ducati electric sports bike will follow. But what's your opinion? Is electric the future? Does Ducati entering MotoE change your view of the series in any way? And what do you think of the Ducati V21L race bike? Let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this quick look at the new Ducati. If you did, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for plenty more motorcycle videos to come. It helps the channel and is always really appreciated. You can click the links on screen for more now, but whatever you do, have a great day and thanks for watching.